Bell Cranel is often treated as an absolute prodigy. But there's a detail many people ignore. Bell isn't strong solely because of himself. A huge part of his growth comes from the specific Falna he received. So the question is simple and dangerous. If Bell had received another god's Falna, how much would he lose? 1. What makes Hestia's Falna so special? The Falna isn't just a status system. It reflects the emotional bond between god and adventurer. In Hestia's case, constant upgrades, growth focused on potential, not control. No attempt to forcibly mold Bell. This creates the perfect environment for the birth of Liaris Freese, Bell's most broken ability. Without Hestia, this skill would probably never exist. 2. Would Bell lose Liaris Freese? Most likely, yes. Liaris Freese is born from the combination of pure emotions, intense desire to grow. Falna, that doesn't repress these feelings. Many gods control their children. They impose goals, limits, and expectations. If Bell were under a more rigid god, emotional growth would be blocked. The skill would never awaken. Bell would have a normal evolution. This is the greatest possible loss. 3. Would Argonaut still exist? Here the answer is maybe, but different. Argonaut is linked to Bell's heroic soul, but its use depends on Falna. With another god, Argonaut might take longer to awaken. It might have more severe limits, or be too unstable for frequent use. In other words, Bell wouldn't lose Argonaut, but it wouldn't be as absurd as it is today. 4. How would Bell be with other gods? Quick comparison. Loki's Falna, greater technical growth, less emotional freedom. Strong Bell, but without absurd explosions. Freya's Falna, rapid growth, extreme psychological pressure. Powerful Bell, but emotionally broken. Hermes' Falna, high versatility. Bell used as a strategic piece. Less focus on brute force. Ares' Falna, high physical strength, little subtlety. Bell would lose agility and creativity. 5. Mentality, the greatest invisible loss. The greatest loss wouldn't be in the numbers. It would be in the mind. With Hestia, Bell makes mistakes, learns, and grows. With other gods, he could become a soldier, a weapon, a pawn, and that would destroy the difference that makes Bell special. Bell isn't strong just because of talent. He is strong because his Falna allowed him to be who he is. With another god, Bell would still be a good adventurer, but he would lose everything that makes him unique. Without Hestia, Bell wouldn't be weak, but he would also never be extraordinary.